Hello. Haha. It's been a while. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been thinking about this for a while now, and it has been a while. When's the last time I saw you guys? Oh man, because I was on vacation for Extreme Rules. I missed the Extreme Rules predictions or anything for that. Was not available at the time. So what would have been the last thing? Would it have been Stomping Ground? So June? Wow. Wow, what an absence. But I'm back, and I'm here, and I'm ready for some NXT TakeOver predictions. Oh, yes, Charles. A lot has happened in the WWE since my, once again, departure from YouTube. But and coming back, I mean, think about it. What have I missed? Here to discuss with you guys. Brock Lesnar is Universal Champion again, except this time, myself and many don't really hate it, because I think a lot of us are sick of on-TV face Rollins, off-TV. Ooh, so that happened. Kofi Randy is set up for SummerSlam. Looking forward to that. Bray Wyatt is resurfaced and having a lot of fun, and I could go on. I could go on for a long time. But that's not the purpose of this video. This video's purpose is to discuss one of my favorite things, and that is called NXT. Specifically, NXT TakeOver Toronto 2. Why can't they just accept that this is the second one, like Chicago earlier, but they didn't call it Chicago 2? I don't know. Just saying. Just making a point. So how does this TakeOver look? Well, it seems like we have one goal of this show that has been generalized. The Undisputed Era winning all the gold. All the gold. Well, it happened. That's what we plan to discuss here. A few side notes on this show, too, to mention. But the more I look at this show, I know it will steal the night. But. I hate to be Mr. Negativity, but I'm going to comment on it because we're all about opinions and expressing ourselves on this channel. So I will do my part right now. I am not in favor of Candice LeRae and Io Shirai's match making the main TakeOver card. I believe this should have been on the pre-show, aka next week's main show. That's usually what the pre-show is for takeovers. It gets put on the next show of NXT on Wednesday. That would have been good. Frankly, if there was something that could have made this, I would have preferred Killian Dane and Matt Riddle. Would have been a bit cool. Or Damian Priest in there would have been somewhat interesting. Or Keith Lee. Or, and I'm not trying to be negative, but I have to push this because I am a big fan. I honestly would have preferred the Forgotten Sons and the return of Breezango making the main show as opposed to the pre-show, because they are scheduled for next week, but not on the main TakeOver. Not a problem, but I am just not in favor of that match happening on the main show without some sort of stipulation, because when it comes down to those two, it's been about violence since Shirai's heel turn. The chair attacks and everything. So, there could have been something to it. Maybe a Falls Count Anywhere match. Good luck to them, though, swaying my opinion. I really hope they have a good match. There's always a chance to change my mind. So, let's go into that. So I guess really we should start with that then. We might as well go right into the predictions now, but I had to express my opinion on that match because it was the one part of the show that was standing out, thinking in myself, why is this match happening on the show though? Is there a bigger reason for this match happening on this show? Maybe Kairi Sane comes back and turns heel. Or Asuka? Just something? Just something. Maybe Io wins and someone comes out and challenges her and it's a big deal. Someone maybe new to NXT. I don't know. I haven't heard any rumors about it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, with that being said, my pick for this is obviously Io Shirai. They just turned her heel. I am digging her new Tron and attitude. And I think she could very well still be a future NXT Women's Champion. I think that should still be considered to happen. She would do a lot of good things for that title if Shayna plans to leave NXT anytime soon. So, yeah. Going for Io Shirai. Let's talk about the next match. How about the Tag Team Championship match? Street Profits have been one of the greatest things in NXT going for me. I've enjoyed seeing them have their little fun skits on Raw too. But they haven't really done anything as NXT Tag Team Champions. It's still somewhat early. They won an amazing ladder match to get them. They've had their good back and forth matches with the Forgotten Sons and Lorcan and Birch. But, something's been missing. And that something is what the Undisputed Era plan to take away, plus the titles. Undisputed Era, Street Profits, I'm going with the Undisputed Era. I see this as a step to them getting back on track, especially with Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly really seem to be switching up who gets injured lately. I was nervous because I thought O'Reilly wasn't actually going to be cleared for this show, but I've heard good things, so I hope so. I'm picking them. I'm sorry, Street Profits. If you win this, I will forever love it, though. You're really cementing something into the ground for this. So that would be pretty cool. But I'm going for the Era. Moving on, NXT Women's Championship match. Shayna Baszler taking on Mia Yim. And this match grabbed more of my attention than I thought it would. Well done, NXT. You have booked Mia Yim quite well. More so than I thought you would. So she's taken out Shayna's friends. Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke. They're gone. They're gone. And my apologies for the mispronunciation, but the point is, Mia took them out in the parking lot, in the Performance Center. They're both apparently injured and unable to make it to Shayna's corner. So if this is one-on-one, what does that mean? Does that mean there is a chance? Or will Shayna just prove everyone wrong again? I'm not making the mistake I made with the last TakeOver. I really thought they were going to give it to Shirai finally. One-on-one, but it didn't happen. And then it didn't happen in the cage match, and now she's heel. I'm picking Shayna Baszler for a safe pick. Mia Yim winning the title? Clan, I would like to know how you would pin Shayna Baszler. It's just one of those characters that has started to come out of the shell, but just isn't quite there yet on Shayna's level. Shayna has been just one of the greatest things for the NXT Women's Division. She has been the best possible thing. And I want to keep enjoying that for now. So I'm going to pick Shayna Baszler. Maybe the mistake of the night for me. Because I have a lot, and by a lot, I'm pretty sure I'm picking all heels on this show. Oh my goodness, I think I might actually be picking them all. So, if there's one match where I expect things to change, it's this match. So, if I get one wrong, I think it might be this one. But let's move on before I have any more doubts. North American Championship match. Triple threat. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, so much fun. Because we got the Velveteen Dream, the North American Champion, defending against Roderick Strong, the man who pinned him in the six-man tag a few weeks ago. And the returning Pete Dunne, who pinned... who did not pin, who submitted Roderick Strong in their match a couple of weeks ago. Very good match. I'm really glad to see Pete Dunne back in NXT original. He did so many good things for the brand while he was there, not just being the United Kingdom champion for, how long was it? More than 2 years? Oh, geez, I think it was more than 2 years. But no, it was close. I think it was close to 2 years. But either way, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Pete Dunne coming back. Will he win the title? Not gonna go that far, but I would like to see him around the title feud for a little bit. I'm picking Roderick Strong. Second match where I'm picking an Undisputed Era member to win. He is the one who I want to see win the most out of the entire group. I have loved Strong ever since I saw him step into an NXT ring. I was not familiar with him at all before he came to NXT. But he has just been one of the greatest things, and he deserves this so much. So much. after the amazing performance he put with Riddle at the last TakeOver, which a lot of people really thought he should have won. Me, I didn't see any problem with Riddle winning, but Riddle is not on TakeOver. Strong is. So it's time to get your due, Roderick Strong. New North American champion. Now it's time to talk about the main event. What should be labeled 3 stages of hell. Ha ha ha. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match where every stipulation is different from the last. We got Adam Cole, the NXT champion, defending once again. This time against Johnny Gargano, the former champion. It is their 3rd back-to-back TakeOver match. Oh, we're ready. We're ready. Both men got to pick one stipulation out of the 3. Adam Cole, he chose a regular wrestling match, the old-fashioned way. Johnny Gargano, he chose a street fight. Time to get serious. And if a 3rd fall is required, we got General Manager William Regal to come out and decide said fall. What fall will he choose? What stipulation will he choose? Because you would think there is a guarantee of a 3rd fall. But what if there isn't? What if there isn't? Ooh, what if there isn't? Here's where I'm going to be bold. I think Adam Cole will win both falls back to back. This is an incredible risk of my time, but I want to be bold for this. I feel like they've teased us, and Regal hasn't been too serious about this whole thing. Unless they're keeping it under wraps for something good. In that case, if we go to a 3rd fall, my pick is an old family favorite. Oh, yes, yes, yes. A ladder match. I know it would take a bit of setup, but those 2 finishing off in a ladder match would be so poetic. It just feels right, and neither would have to take a pin again, or submission, depending on how it goes. So I'm still picking Adam Cole in that sense. I'm picking all Undisputed Era. All Undisputed Era. It's going to be a crazy night, in my opinion. But here's the thing. There is one rumor that has been addressed very seriously, and I can't even believe to think, what if this does happen? This rumor is culminating in that in the NXT Championship match, both Johnny and Adam will get 1 fall. William Regal will come out to announce the stipulation of the 3rd fall. However, he will announce a triple threat match and the return of Tommaso Ciampa. Oh my gosh, if that happens, can you imagine the pop? Can you imagine the building? The roof would fly off of that place. The roof would fly off of that place. That would be absolutely ridiculous. Even more so that if Tommaso comes back and most likely wins if he returns, he would only need to win 1 fall. It would be so messed up, but it would set up a storyline for the best. Because think about it, you've got Adam Cole whining and complaining that Tommaso only won 1 fall, he shouldn't have been here in the first place, and there's Johnny thinking, we've got this problem back again that still hasn't been solved. Ciampa coming back from his neck surgery this quick really shows the kind of balls he's got too. And NXT's balls, for that matter of fact. So, it's just a rumor. But sometimes rumors turn out to be big spoilers. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Regardless, my predictions to go over once again, I'm picking all heels. Every member of the Undisputed Era, Io Shirai, and Shayna Baszler. I am going full out on these predictions, and I expect a fun show. A very fun show. Possibly a disappointing show for some people, but not to me. If it goes the way I plan, should be a lot of fun. And like that, the NXT predictions are set, and the wait is on. Thank you all so much for returning to watch me talk about wrestling. Always love you guys hanging out. Good to be back. Hoping to be back once again tomorrow for my SummerSlam predictions. I'm hoping to get this up by Thursday, as it's obviously taped in advance. And I think that's really all I need to discuss. Not really planning anything else serious right now. Maybe near the end of August might start a little something small, but this depends on timing and a lot of things going right. So otherwise, just still enjoying wrestling as a whole and just happy to talk about it with you guys. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you are most looking forward to at TakeOver Toronto 2. Do not forget the 2, because I was at 1 in 2016, and it was one of the best shows ever. DIY Revival, 2 out of 3 falls, remains my second favorite match in the history of professional wrestling. So, don't forget the first one. Hope you all enjoy your day. Again, check me out tomorrow for my SummerSlam predictions. Looking forward to that show as well. Could be a few fun things to happen, but beating TakeOver, not very likely. Have a great day, and keep it real.